showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Cornhuskers will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Breaking tackles. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Third down test on this opening drive of the game. And they pick up the first on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a fourth down.
See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Back. It's Raiola. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Handoff to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. And the Huskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They call the draw play here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Taylor has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. to go with a direct snap. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The Huskers will send the punt team onto the field. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's an out route. The catch made.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab by the receiver. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first-down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. again now. Here's a handoff inside. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And the defender will step out of bounds. It's a takeaway on the final play of this first quarter. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Using his legs. It's Martin.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, nice move by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him, makes a heck of a play.
Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
End zone ahead, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up second and 10 from their 25. Back to pass. It's Wyola. The receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They'll kick it away here. This one will be fair caught. State offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Joseph. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
First down and 10 now. They keep him guessing with a run. Powering through a tackle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
The offense really clicking here. And there's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good.
Nebraska, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. And the ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a wide receiver screen. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Nittany Lions looking to cash in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
He's swarmed by the defense. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
31, Nebraska, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Trying to find some room. It's Davis. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. Oh, had a chance at another interception. Couldn't quite hold on, but it's going to be 4th down. The Cornhuskers will line up to kick it away. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass is intercepted. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
The Cornhuskers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking for some space. It's Davis. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Looking for his back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. On the move now. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
He missed it. Off target that time. And that sums up the game so far.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it deep to begin the second half. Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big, and to get something going right now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Grab down the middle, it's Etienne. Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught on the outside, it's Etienne.
Boy, this is great effort. I mean, he gets his foot down, but it's meaningless without the yardage to follow.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away.
Number 11 in punt formation to kick it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Here's that defense shifting again. Pass on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's a quick grab. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defense not pressing this time. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Over the middle, it's Joseph. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Nittany Lions line up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
42 spot.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
Nebraska, 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Grab behind the line, it's Ives. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. That's reeled in. It's Etienne. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Huskers come to the line in a hurry up.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. A deep shot right down the middle. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. To throw, it's Raiola. Grab down the middle, it's Etienne. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And it's still a huge deficit. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29.
Nebraska, 0.
Hand off to the right side. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far.
0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Makes the grab. It's Martin. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down. The Cornhuskers looking to run some tempo here.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Second down after that short completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Using his legs, it's Davis. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. The linebacker shifting around now. To the air. It's Raiola. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
By the receiver. Gain of 24. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
A new set of downs after that completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Smith. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And now the handoff. Powers through. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Makes the catch. It's ETN. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down. The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On first down, it's play action. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Touchdown, Huskers. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset and playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
38, Nebraska, 7.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Joseph. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Caught on the outside. It's Mills. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down play coming up. Ball handed off. The game moves the ball to the 34. And the Huskers will crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle, but first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. The Huskers look to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They finish off the scoring drive.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Point after, up and good.
38, Nebraska, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. DB's backing off from the line now. Leaning on the run game here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Ball handed to the running back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down coming up after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. To throw, it's Raiola. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled there by the defense.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do